Hey everyone, can you all see me? I guess y'all can. All right. So I'm just gonna start. I'm just gonna give it a minute or so. My voice is clear, right, everyone? I'm reading the comments so y'all can just tell me. Hi, Silverati. Cool, I think we can start in that case. So, hey everyone, this is your favorite host, Simran in the house. For those who don't know me, I look after PR and communications at BSC and host events whenever I can. Today, I welcome you all to be a part of Binance Smart Chain's GameFi Expo III, where you learn about top BSC play to earn games. For today, we have Mobox, Dragonary, and DSG Metaverse, whose team members will be presenting a short, brief overview of their projects, followed by a 5-minute AMA session. Also, note that we have a super quick quiz after this AMA session. We'll be pushing it out on our Twitter, and all the projects are also going to be pushing it out on their Twitter handles as well. We have a total giveaway of $3,000. So stay in touch, keep a ear out for all the hints that these founders and team members are going to drop, and just get on with it. So without much ado, I'm just going to start talking about who we have first up. We have Soon from Mobox, who's the co-founder of Mobox. To give some of the background about it, Mobox is an innovative gaming platform that combines the best of DeFi yield farming and gamify NFTs to create a truly free play to earn and earn to play ecosystem. Mobox has established a unique infrastructure that builds on the growing DeFi ecosystem and combines it with gaming through unique NFTs. So today we have Soon, the co-founder at Mobox, as I said earlier, who will run you guys through a short presentation, followed by a 5-minute AMA at the end of it. So over to you. Hey Soon, over to you.
Hi, Samantha. Thank you for the introduction. Pleasure to be here. So, for those who don't know me, I'm just going to give a very, very quick introduction. So, my name is Sam. I'm co-founder of Mobox, and our team has been in the blockchain gaming industry for the past 4 years. We actually came from the traditional gaming industry where we published and developed lots of Facebook games and lots of mobile games as well. Um, we started developing the Mobox platform in August of last year. We launched in April of this year and was luckily enough to win the MVB2 and also was lucky enough to be on the Binance launch pool and had our thank you since time, so I'm going to start with the introduction and kind of show everyone around the Mobox. Every screen. Okay, I believe you can. So the first thing that we need to talk about is the Mobox is not just a game; it's a platform. I think our key vision is how to create a platform where NFTs and our own projects, games can be used.
Hey Soon, hey
So
Soon,
I'm
your
going
voice
to
is cutting
run
a
you
bit.
guys through the quick DeFi part of our platform called the Momo NFT Farmer. So here you can see this is the Momo Farmer. So what happens here is that users can stake their Mobox and BNB LP from Pancake. As they stake it, they can earn Nbox tokens. The Nbox tokens can further be staked to gain a raffle ticket for boxes. So these mystery boxes are distributed once a week. And all you have to do is stake Nbox tokens for your chance to win. In these mystery boxes are they're what we call our Momo NFTs. So if I show you guys here, Seems slow here.
Hey, Soon, your voice is actually breaking. Is it possible for you to check your connection once?
What happens is when you unlock these mystery boxes, you get something called Momo NFTs. Momo NFTs have different qualities. They start from common, uncommon, unique, rare, epic, and what we call legendary. NFTs all have something we call hash power. There we go. They all have something we call hash power. You can see up here in the top right corner. And depending on your hash power, you can stake your NFTs and mine even more Mbox tokens. Another cool function that we did was for you guys who are in the GameFi, all about IG, which we recently partnered up with as well. So a decentralized system where we use smart contracts where users can lend and rent each other's NFTs. So investors can lend their NFTs to gamers. Gamers can use them to earn through the games and then return the NFTs back to the original owner after in a fully decentralized fashion. We also have something called our legendary NFTs are given out through different events. So this uses Mbox as the currency for the auction. All the Mbox used for the auction are all right away. So here you can see the most expensive auctioned NFT was actually a Binance branded NFT that was auctioned off for almost 90,000 Mbox tokens. So at today's price, which is about $4, that's almost 400,000 USD. Just to kind of talk about some of the milestones that we have accomplished. There's almost a million, almost over a million mystery boxes that have been opened by the community. There has also been over, I believe, 120 million in NFT trades. So that's been pretty amazing. Since this doesn't really want to load, I'm just going to go straight into one of the new games that we just recently published called Momo Block Brawler. So here I've logged in and now I have to choose the wallet address that I want to use. So the game is very simple. Basically, you choose a hero. Once you choose a hero, you can upgrade it with different skills. You can also use your Momos in here. So here you can see, these are the Momo NFTs that I have in my wallet address. What they do in this game is that they mine different resources for you, and you can decide how much mining power you want to give to each resource. And these resources can all be used in the game. So this thing, there's a PvE portion to it as well as PvP. So we'll quickly go through the PvE portion, where now you have, it's a dungeon, and right now I'm in level 1, stage 8, challenge. Definitely need faster internet. So here you can see this is my hero, and now the fighting is pretty easy, pretty basic. The main idea behind the game is how you strategize with what skills you use and what equipment you use. So here I'm just going to make it go a little faster. That was a pretty good shot. There you go. So here I've earned some gold coins as well as some skill books. So with the skill books, what I can do now is upgrade my skills here to make them stronger. There's also an equipment marketplace where users can trade equipment with one another. The main currency in the game is all using Mbox tokens. And how does the free to play and play to earn work is actually pretty simple. Most of the rewards are given out, other than exchanging of equipment, most of the rewards are given out in the leaderboard. So here you can see there are a total of 6 leaderboards. For example, this leaderboard, you can see that if this user wins this particular season, they'll win about 2,300 Mbox tokens. So 2,300 Mbox tokens is about 1,300 USD. This is something that we call an NEC crystal, an enchantment crystal. Enchantment crystals can also be sold on the marketplace, but their main usage is to upgrade the hash power of all your Momo NFTs. So here you can see how you can, let me see if I have any equipment. I don't have equipment on this account. Yeah, that's basically how the game works. The greatest thing about these Momo NFTs is that it can be used across all the games on our platform, as well as if you have NFTs, for example, from PancakeSwap, we actually support those NFTs in our games as well. I think one very important thing about what we want to do is that we want to create an ecosystem where we don't believe that there's only one metaverse in the whole blockchain space. We believe that every singular metaverse makes is combined and makes one big huge metaverse. And this is why our main focus is in NFT interoperability. So what is NFT interoperability? It is how one NFT can have multiple use cases. Whether it can be used on the PancakeSwap platform, it also can be used on the Mobox platform, and all these NFTs can be used across all the games that we publish. For this year, until December, our goal is to release two games. One is a tower defense game, and the other one is an RPG game. Another very cool aspect about what we're is two things. One is NFT creator, where users can create their own Momo NFTs that can be launched on our platform. The ones that are launched on our platform are voted by the community using Mbox tokens. Another thing that we have is called the game creator. So what the game creator is, it's a set of APIs where other developers can connect to our platform, use our own developed decentralized and centralized wallets, use our profile and achievement systems, and most importantly, use our Mbox ecosystem. So how traditional developers can bring their games over to our platform and utilize and transition over to the whole blockchain gaming and how it benefits users, developers alike. So I think that should be enough for me. I believe there's still 5 minutes for some AMA questions.
Hey, Soon. So, yep, I'm monitoring the comments. So, guys, if y'all have any questions for Soon here about Mobox and how it works, please shoot out. And, you guys are going to win some giveaways also after this. So, just go ahead. If y'all want any hints, just go away and ask him. We're just going to wait for a couple of minutes. So, guys, y'all don't really have any questions. Soon you were that great that these guys don't have any questions.
I wish.
Okay. So, we have one.
So what is the future plan of Mobox, correct?
Right.
Yeah, you know what? I think our vision is we have a very, very long-term vision. As I mentioned during my short presentation, is that we're creating, we're not competing with other platforms, but what we're doing is kind of fostering the whole Binance Smart Chain ecosystem. And this is also why we have a big focus on NFT interoperability. So, whether it's Ape Swap, which I know a lot of you guys are familiar with, or whether it's PancakeSwap and them having their own NFTs, what we do is we provide we provide some place for these NFTs to be used. I think that's something that's very lacking in this space. So instead of just having a picture or an avatar, you can now use those avatars in all the games that we release. So moving down the road, what we're looking to do is we'll be releasing something called the Momoverse, which is our version of the metaverse, where all these NFTs can interact with one another. And I think the most important thing that we're trying to do is, because of our background in the traditional gaming industry, we want to help these traditional game developers and allow them to understand and benefit from what blockchain can bring, or blockchain technology can bring to games. For example, true ownership of assets. So the set of APIs that we're building will be connected by other developers. We've also reached out to 3 developers that we're very familiar with, who will be making use and testing these APIs, so that we can make sure that before we release this to the public, that everything works and create a whole kind of gaming GameFi ecosystem on the Binance Smart Chain.
Gotcha. Next question is, how long ROI on Mobox?
No, this is one thing that I don't really like to answer, because I
Then
don't
we
think
don't have
that
to.
I'll still answer it in my own way. I think that no, ROI is important. No, we are in the crypto industry, but I think it's more about what blockchain can really do for gaming in itself. Yes, we do have a DeFi part to our ecosystem. I believe the APY is 100 or 120%, but I don't think that this should be where the focus is. I think the focus should be on how these NFT assets can bring value, not just to the players, not just to the developers, but the whole blockchain ecosystem, and for everyone to understand, NFTs and blockchain is the future of gaming.
That's right. So, how many games on Mobox, and what's the initial capital needed? I think it means how much do you need to get started with in the Mobox ecosystem.
Yes, so great question. So how many games on Mobox? Right now, there's 3 games, but by the end of the year, we're looking to release about 5 to 6. And as soon as our game creator APIs are completed, there's just going to be more and more games that will come into our ecosystem. There's one thing that I truly believe is that there's no one game that suits all. Everybody kind of likes different genres, they like different game styles. And that is why we decided to build a platform instead of a single game. We want to make sure that we have something to offer for no matter what sort of game you like to play. Initial capital needed. Great question. So to be honest, Momos are quite expensive right now. I believe the most expensive Momo traded on the market was about 600,000 USD. And no, this is quite a big barrier for other users who might not have that much capital to get started. So that is why we created our rent and lend smart contracts. So what we see is that there's a lot of NFT investors, but they might not be gamers. So what they can do now is take their $300,000 NFT, they can put it into the rent and lend market platform, and let's allow for US per day. So this actually creates a lower barrier to entry for actual gamers who might not have the capital needed. And the best thing about this system is that everybody has their own way to earn. If you're an NFT collector, you can stake your NFT and farm Nbox tokens, and at the same time lend it out to other gamers. And if you're a gamer and you don't have that much capital, you can rent these NFTs and then enjoy the games and earn through the games that way.
Great, great. That sounds good. So soon, I think we need to wrap up our session now. There are a lot of more questions here, so I will possibly, send it to all to you, so you guys can also interact with the guests here. And definitely, guys, please read up on Mobox, because the questions that we have next for our quiz are going to be really tough. So yeah, I think thanks a ton, soon. Thank you so much for joining us today and talking about Mobox here. I'm sure everyone has a lot more information about Mobox now. So thanks a lot.
Thank you, Simran, for having me, and thank you to Binance Smart Chain. Have a good night, guys
Great.
and girls.
So, guys, I am definitely reading the comment section. I am flattered by all the compliments, but I think it's all about the projects now. So, let's just concentrate on that. And I'm just going to be very modest about it. So, guys, I think y'all are going to love this. Next, we have Alejo from Dragonary, co-founder and CEO. So I'm just going to give a quick brief about Dragonary, not like it needs one, but let's just go ahead with it. So Dragonary rewards one person for participating and just playing the game. In Dragonary, users get paid for each minute spent playing. It changes the name of the game. Instead of investing large amounts of time and money to be able to advance and improve in the game, or getting finished with the game, they offer new perspective on the player game relation. So let me just add Alejo to the stream. Hey, we meet again.
Hello, how are you?
I'm good, Alejo. How are you doing?
I'm doing good. I'm doing good. We have some news, so yeah, I'm pretty anxious to share a little bit about Dragonary in here.
The comments are flooded with Dragonary and you, so I'm just gonna go off the screen and over to you.
Okay. Let's go. Let's do it. So there is not going to be a lot of me today. We are going to do a presentation for all the people that doesn't know about Dragonary. So let's move directly to that. I think it's going to be the best way to present this. First of all, yeah, thank you for being in here and welcome to Dragonary. As you can see, we have a video. I'm going to play the video and go through it. I'm going to speak a little bit. Dragonary is entering a competitive phase where you have to have skills to win the games. Of course, you still have the casual game mode, but we want to focus on the competitive side of things: PvP, tournaments, leaderboards. By being one of the best on the leaderboard, you will get rewards in money. I mean fiat money. So we are very anxious about the PvP and the leaderboard. The leaderboard is already implemented. PvP is pretty close to be implemented. Basically, you will need to you will need to play the game with other gamers. You can have friends on your game as traditional games. The leaderboard, as I was telling, it's something that is already implemented. I will show it later. You will be able to earn money, not only NFTs or CYT, but money by being on the top of the list. And the same with the PvP. We have tournaments incoming with the sponsors that are going to put some prices for the best on different rarities. Okay, this is what I was talking about. I have closed a couple of sponsors for the tournament, so we are eager to see people fighting each other on the arena. We want to focus on the esports side of the things because actually we are a game. We are an actual game. We take the best from the games and from the blockchain to make Dragonary happen. Of course, if you want to enter the game, you will need a couple of NFTs or not. You can play it for free and you can breed it from the start, but of course you have the marketplace in case you want to visit. I will show it in more detail now. And you will be able to stake CYT in order to get some chests. Those chests are going to have NFTs inside, Coinary tokens. The new token we are releasing, ECT, is going to be inside the chest. Items, dragons. You will get a lot of things inside on this chest. So yeah, pretty happy with the staking. I don't want to talk about this too much, but yeah, islands are going to be the biggest NFTs ever created on Dragonary, and the biggest it will ever exist on Dragonary. It will allow the owner to rule Dragonary on their own way. They will be able to run tournaments in there, competitions. They will decide a lot of things about how Dragonary works on their island, and users that do not own an island will need to participate on the tournaments hosted by those islands owners. We are going to soon implement the scholarships. We know that there are a lot of investors that really don't play the game. They really don't care about the game or just making clicks and fighting each other. They just want the NFTs, they just want the CYT, so we are going to implement the scholarships. And yeah, we are launching our secondary side game that is completely related with Dragonary. As you can see, you need 2 rare dragons to get the card, so you won't be able to play this game without being a player of Dragonary. Of course, you can go to the marketplace and get those 2 rare dragons and fuse them into a card, but in some way you will need the coinary token to participate on Dragonary. So yeah, basically that was a little bit of a presentation. I want to move into the hub. The hub is the main dashboard, the main place, the control panel, whatever you want to call it, where you can see everything that you have in the game. Just your CYT, your balance in Dragonary. This is what you get when you put you put CYT into the game. This is the tokens that you mine daily on Dragonary by doing the daily missions. You can see the balance of elementary crafting token. This is a token we are releasing. You can put BNB, USDT, Binance USD, and USDC. It's not longer available, but the other coins are able to deposit, of course, with BIP20 on the BIP20 on the Binance Smart Chain blockchain. Staking is going to be able to do it on game and on the hub for easy access for everyone. You can check, this is my account, you can check your dragons in here, what you have, the power of them, the rarity of them. You can go to the marketplace where you can see what's being traded, what's the price of the dragons right now. You can filter them by rarity. For example, I want an epic dragon. I can see the rarity and the price of those dragons. You can see about genes. Genes are a bit more complex, but those dragons are pretty special and unique. You can see there are only 3 of them in here. Yeah, that's the marketplace pretty completed. Then you have the leaderboard. That's what we were talking about. We have different leaderboards for rare rarity, epic rarity, and for legendary rarity. You can see the leaderboard in here. So yeah, you can be on top of this depending on how much dragons you kill on the dungeon, and you can get rewarded with, you will be rewarded with Binance USD. This is awesome, and Dragonary PvP is going to be another way to earn Binance USD. A scholarship is coming soon, and we have this that many people doesn't know it, but we have a help desk where you can check everything about the game. And if you have any other question or you have a problem with your account, you have a live chat that you can definitely start a conversation anytime you want. You will get in touch with a live human, being, not a bot, and you will get your problem, a solution for your problem. Ending this, I know we are running out of time, but I want to show you what Dragonary is. Dragonary is a game. Dragonary can be played on mobile. You can download directly from the Play Store. You can download for Windows. You can download it for Mac. It's a client. You have to run the client as any other game. It's not a web-based game. It's an actual game. So in here you will have different things. For example, if you want to see your cards in game and the different dragons you have, you can check it right here. If you don't like how it looks, you can change the appearance of the dragon. You have a lot of things to do. Missions, you have different kind of missions. This is the history mode. In here you will level up and train your dragons. Embers missions will give you obsidian, that it's the main thing to get the CYT daily, and you will get different embers that will allow you to improve and evolve your dragons. Those are pretty important on the game. And you have the dungeons, or mazmorras in Spanish. The dungeons is the place where you will kill. It's a very complicated kind of style of game. I'm not going to play it because I really suck on this play mode, because you have to be pretty good on it. And this gameplay mode is going to be implemented on the PvP. It's going to be the same, so people can start practicing for the PvP in here. You have to do everything on manual mode, targeting the basic attacks, targeting the skills, selecting what dragon you want to beat first or you want to kill first. This counter is what you see on the leaderboard on the hub. And then you have the nest, or cueva in Spanish. You have the nest in here. If you are breeding an egg, you are going to put it in here and you can hatch it. You have the place where you select what dragons are going to be on your team. For example, I have this pretty cute, amazing, legendary dragon. It's pretty strong. It's a tank. It's a tank one. You have DPS. For example, the fire dragon is a DPS. You have another DPS, the electric one. You have healers like this one, that is a water healer, and you have a air healer, and you have stone that are also tanks. You see, this is a game. This is a real game. This is based on RPG games that will require players to be real gamers, that and we will start rewarding these gamers, these real gamers, more than what we are rewarding only people that have a couple of NFTs in there. We want to reward more the players than the speculators and, people that doesn't care about the game. So yeah, I see that you are moving the camera, so I'm running out of time. I know it. Let's move back to this. Okay.
AMA time. Hello.
Okay.
So, guys, shoot out your questions. There are already so many, but I'm going to pick up the new ones. So, whatever you guys have questions for Hello here, please shoot it out.
We want more updates now. Yeah, we all want the updates now. We all want it. But yeah, on this week, we are going to have a big announcement, big update. The next week, also, we are going to have another update. So yeah, we are pretty close for incoming updates that, of course, we all want it. I want it now, but we cannot rush things. The devs need their time to develop, and of course the tester needs time to test it.
There's another question here, but I don't really understand it. So if you can make
Please
sense out of it.
consider so the total charge is still since only one energy takes a long time to recharge. Okay, we'll get that suggestion. I think the team is seeing this, so I think that someone is going to take note about it.
Interesting.
Dragon with Gene low stat or Dragon without Gene high stats? Higher stats means a better performance on the PvP mode. So I guess high stats. I mean, if you have a low stat Gene Dragon, it's because you didn't care about him, you didn't breed it as the way you should, and you didn't fuse it as the way you should. It takes a little bit to understand the breeding system, but once you get it, it's not that complex to have a pretty good dragon to be competitive on the PvP mode. So what happened to those dragons who combined it? Are they still mobilized for daily quest? When you combine dragons, when you fuse dragons, what you are going to get it's not the same as breeding. Breeding is for lower rarity of dragons. When you combine or fuse dragons, you will need to sacrifice 4 of them to get one from a better rarity, and that will have huge amount more power than the previous one. So you are going to be on another league. They for dragon, everyone is I don't know for PvP. Question is, does MMR will be applied to our rarity and not separated? It's going to be applied. We will have 2 different PvP modes. One will be everyone against everyone. That will be more casual PvP mode that you will be able to play any day of the week. And on the weekend, we'll have a MMR tournament PvP mode where you will be able to participate for on the tournaments that are going to be pretty awesome because of the sponsors are going to make some noise. We are going to make some noise on the industry, on the esport thing, on the live streams. It's going to be pretty interesting. That's the good thing of being working on a real game.
Okay, so Aleo, thank you so much for joining us today. The basic community and your Dragonary community in general is so crazy about the game. So it's just so much fun to talk to you and have you here all the time. So yeah, let's do this more. And thank you so much for coming today.
Anytime. You just call me. I will be in here to speak a little bit. I like the camera. I really love the camera. So and the mic. So yeah, I will need to keep practicing my English and keep updating the game and just focus on those 2 things.
Definitely, we're waiting for you to get better at English also. So let's just wait for that.
Okay, I will update my English also.
Definitely. All right. Thank you, Leo. Thank you so much. Have a great day. Bye bye.
Thank you, Simran. Thank you, Binance Smart Chain. Bye bye.
So, guys, next up we have our final project participation. It is DSG Metaverse, which is basically dinosaur eggs. It's a comprehensive protocol with a game model, and the business of it includes swap, social platform, and gamify. The dinosaur world is a metaverse built on Binance Smart Chain, and it has a very big, broad product blueprint where they have an NFT exchange and an upcoming social networking platform. So today from the DSG Metaverse, we have Dino Elena, who's gonna help you guys understand more about the project and just have an AMA with y'all and have a presentation. So let's go ahead with Elena. Show your audience how it is to be done in the Jurassic world. Hey
Sure.
Elena,
Thanks, Imran. Hi.
hey, the stage is yours.
Yeah, let me share the screen right now. Cool. Hi everyone. I'm Dino Yelena from Dinosaur X. In the team, I take care of the community, and I'm very glad and honored to be here, introducing Dinosaur X and also sharing updates here. Thank you for the invitation from BSC officials. We really enjoy the ecosystem and have made great progress since our project launched on October the 2nd. Dinosaur X is a comprehensive protocol with a game model, and the business includes swap, social platforms, and also the GameFi. The swap sector has launched on October the 2nd. Right now, we have about 180 million total value locked, and also the daily trading volume is around 25 million. Well, compared to the first two amazing projects, we're still in our very beginning stage. So before we get into the gamification and socialify part, let me first introduce our swap and our features briefly, because it's our fundamentals. Our swap has four differences compared with most of the other swaps in the market. We are a total fair lunch project. The token is distributed through mining to our users. This product has no private funding and pre-sales, no investors, so it's totally from the community. In the process of distribution, we value the incentive of trading and the incentives of loyal users. Unlike other swap who mainly target to the liquidity providers incentive, well, of course, we do that part too, because the real trading volume and long-term retention for users are the core index for swap. These parts also increase the liquidity providers trading fee rewards indirectly. Therefore, our token rewards are divided into three parts: liquidity provider reward, farm, trade mining rewards, and also the membership system rewards. So for our swap system has embedded rich NFT usage scenarios. NFT can obtain the shares from swap trading fee and can also be used to improve the LP farm reward for users' own LPs. In addition, some NFTs can be combined and upgraded with each other to obtain more powerful functions. For example, one of our NFTs, the money hungry dinos, which is called MHD, can obtain a higher level MHD through synthesis and obtain a higher shares of trading fee rewards. If you watch closer, you will find our MHD looks more and more powerful with its rising level. More importantly, the assets which is held closely also varies with the increase of its level from milk bottle to US dollar and then Bitcoin, finally the BNB. Its bill on scarce asset is also changing. We see the great progress of the BSC ecosystem, and we believe in the long-term development of Binance. That's why we choose BSC. We also focus on the long-term development. In addition to the MHD, the money hungry dinosaur, another NFT tool is Meat with different levels. When you feed dinosaurs with meat, full dinosaurs will bring you higher yield. Not only the NFTs, it's worth mentioning that we also have a built-in NFT trading market. Although the NFT market doesn't have lots of transactions compared with the DeFi area, but here in our own market, the accumulative trading amount here is close to 3.5 million, and there are thousands of trades happening every day. Our swap will distribute most of the income and the protocol to users who participate in the project, including the output of the block and the trading fee income of the protocol, because we believe that when community users become the largest interest party of the project, that is the dinosaurs, they will have the motivation to pay attention and drive the development of the community project. At the same time, we also pay attention to the balance between user contribution and reward. We will focus on distributing rewards to users who trust the project and contribute more, rather than pure arbitraging users or speculators. Therefore, we have introduced a large number of game theory designs in trading, liquidity pool, liquidity provider, membership system, and also the NFT system. Those who are interested in this can pay attention to our project documents. Therefore, Dinosaur X Swap has far more diverse way to play. Many users will feel the richness of the system and enjoy the time in Dinosaur X. Because we added the concepts of gamification when designing the swap, this is not only to make the whole trading system more efficient, but also produce stronger stickiness to users. So you might have a question for Dinosaur X. That Dinosaur X sounds like an interesting swap with some gamification design through NFT, the play of Meat and MHD. But this is not a game or a gaming platform. So what's the relationship between game and Dinosaur X? As I said, as I said before at the very beginning, Dinosaur X is a comprehensive protocol. Swap and gaming via NFT is its first sector. Swap can help us complete the basis of Dinosaur X whole system. After all, trading and wealth are the most exciting contents for users in crypto world, and it can complete the distribution of DSG, core governance token, and early NFT. Right now, the number of DSG holder addresses is close to 10,000, while the number of membership addresses has existed to 6,000. Swap is only the first stage, and DeFi product with gamification design, which is preparing for the new business sector for Swap. After the swap, it will be Dinosaur X social platform before the end of November. It will be a crypto social product with rich modules and many tools with strong playability. And social product is a typical product type with high frequency, high time viscosity, and also high scalability. It will meet the needs of Dinosaur X users outside of the trading needs. For other protocols on BSC, it will also be one of the most important user hubs, which can bring rich value to others and other protocols. Besides, NFT will also play an important role in social platform, which with rich things. And through the social platform, the potential of Dinosaur X composability and external link ability will gradually surface. We look forward to this, and the number of users of the beta version of the designed platform is limited, and the relevant activities will be launched in the near future. Please keep your attention. I suppose the gamification is not enough for you. So at the last part, I would like to share you about the design of our GameFi. The development of the blockchain and crypto industry has made the concept of metaverse a hotspot this year because people have discovered that the very important concepts in the metaverse, such as freedom, transparency, and ownership of proper rights, can all be realized through the architecture of the blockchain. In other words, the blockchain will greatly accelerate the process of metaverse. In metaverse, there are digital identities, social networks, economic systems, civilizations, and the most important thing, metaverse is not only a grand game system, but also the way of life people expect it. But in any case, most of the early metaverse products will still be explored in the form of games, and the game board is a most important puzzle in the dinosaur metaverse. In the product launch plan, the reason why we put the game sector after Swap and social platform is the result after careful consideration. Swap is reasonable for the soft opening of the dinosaur ecosystem, conducted the early distribution of fungible token and non-fungible token, completed the convening and retention of initial users, prepared the platform for assets and also the NFT transactions, and had early cash flow for the community. The launch of social product will bring closer connection between users, and it will provide humanized crypto social platform services in the form of Web3. There is no longer just the exchange of assets, but also generation of content and creativity, the establishment of emotional relationships, and more unexpected chemical reactions. In fact, before the official launch of the social platform, the content and creativity in the dinosaur community were already active. We recently held an NFT avatar design competition and received works for more than 80 community artists in just 1 week. For a community product that has been online less than 10 days ago, this is very surprising. So here are some highlights of our competition. The dinosaur game section will be a one-stop game platform. We welcome and invite all BSC protocols to come here. What we provide for them will include comprehensive support for development components, tool output, trading platforms, and users from enthusiastic dinosaur community. Maybe you think this is still a castle in the sky, is invisible and intangible, but in fact, we are extended an olive branch to some third-party games development teams. Some teams have already started the development the work. Maybe you will be able to see the first game in the dinosaur very soon. It should be noted that in our plan, DSG NFT and also especially VDSG members with all benefits from the growth of this comprehensive ecosystem. However, the specific combination method needs to be kept secret for now, and I hope that it could be announced to everyone soon. Okay, that's all for today. Thank you again for your time, and thank you for the invitation. If you guys have any questions, please feel free to ask me or join our Telegram to connect with the dinosaur community.
Thanks, Alina. That was so cute. I really love how the dinosaurs are looking. They're so adorable.
Yeah.
So, guys, please shoot out your questions for Alina here. We have one already.
We are expecting the first game launch. Well, first of all, we will launch our SocialFi protocol first. We will launch our SocialFi dApps soon by the end of November, and then hopefully we can have the first game launch by the end of this year.
James Lee has another question.
Is there any token burn? Yeah. So for token burn, first of all is the trading fee. If you buy DSG and there's a portion of the trading volume will be burned, and then the transaction of DSG will cause a loss of 0.05%, which makes the DSG more effective. And then among that, 0.02% was burned, and then 0.03% comes into the VDSG part. And also you will have the exit fee, which will be 50% will be distributed to all VDSG holders who have not withdrawn yet, and 30% will be burned directly, and then 20% will be put into the reverse pool. So a lot of like schedule to burn, no matter it's like regular burn or just activity burn.
Gotcha. If it's sensitive, you don't have to answer, Alina.
Yes. Well, related to price is kind of sensitive, but I think it's fine. So we already made the DSG reduction from 88 DSG per block to 66 DSG per block. And for the command, as I mentioned above, burning is a directly way. And then LP pool and Nest pool, which is staking DSG to earn other projects token, which reserves a lot of DSGs. And then also you can buy NFTs, which are MHDs and then MEAT. They all consume DSG. So a lot of use cases for DSG. And lastly, becoming a Dino member, which is using VDSG, also needs DSG to convert. So you can gain the most rewards. So there will be more use cases in the future to expand the DSG scenario. So in our opinion, if we control the flow, we control the outflow, and we also control the use case, we add more use cases, the price will be stable.
All right, thanks, Alina. There's one more question here.
Right now, it's not disclosed yet, but I think it will be disclosed in the future. Once we have this, no matter it's by the team or we discuss with the community, we'll let you know.
Gotcha. I think with that, we need to wrap up a session. We're already like 10-15 minutes ahead of the time. So, Alina, thank you so much. This was your first time with us, I'm guessing, and it was amazing. So, thanks a lot.
Thanks, Imran.
All right. So I'll see you around, I guess.
Yep, see ya.
Definitely. So, guys, with that, we come to the wrap up of a session GameFi Expo 3 with Binance Smart Chain, Mobox, Dragonary, and DSG Metaverse. So, guys, I'm going to give you guys some exciting news. Like I said earlier, that we have a quiz right now, which will be streaming on our Twitter channel. So, let's just head there and you guys have to fill up the questions. I hope you all picked up enough hints from everything, that went down and when was going on in the session. So, I hope it goes well for y'all. And for the comment section, Xmon, Danilo, Forecon, I notice you guys. I am reading it. Thank you so much. And see y'all on Twitter then. Bye bye.